Okay, so today we're going to have a wee look at the length function and how that works with arrays. We'll take this opportunity to do a wee bit of revision on what an array is, how we use arrays, and kind of go from there. All right, so let's get started just now. Nope, wrong one. Let's get started by pressing the right button. Okay, so we've got a program here that I've created. Give it a name, and let's just call it length array. Okay, and stick my name at the top of it here. Right, so this is aimed at the National 5 course. So we'll do a couple little things in here just to do it. So first of all, we're going to need an array of numbers. Okay, so let's go ahead and we will create an array of 20 numbers. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to import random first of all. Okay, and I can just do randos equals, and I could just go ahead and do this, for x in range 20. And what that would do is that would then create a random number array with default value of 0, size 20. And then I could just do a for loop, so I could just go ahead and do for x in range 20 again. Okay. And I could say rand knows x equals random dot random, always get this wrong, 1,6. Always can't remember if I get random or RND in. See, RND in. It's like, I don't. Random dot random. Did I put a capital I, did I? There we go. Do it the right way. Shows how easy to syntax errors to introduce. Can you prove you've done that? Or let's see, if I just hit print randos. Okay, it's going to display it. So there you go. So we've got an array of 20 random numbers from 1 to 6. So you'll see those duplicates of stuff, as you'd expect if you threw a dice. Okay, and you just have that value there. But it is possible to do that slightly differently. And basically what you do is, rather than using this for loop in here, you can just grab this whole bunch of code here, throw it in there, remove that. And you'll see that does exactly the same thing. Right, so there we go. So we've got the random numbers and a different set of random numbers. Why are the numbers different? Because they're random. All right. So we know that from the SQA that an array is a data structure of known type and fixed length. Right. So we know this is an array of integers and it's of size 20. But what happens if you don't know the length of the array? Well, what you can use is you can use the length function. So if I go ahead here and I say print len brackets R&D knows, and I run it, it'll display the number 20 because that'll tell me what the length is of the array. And I can go ahead and I can use that in a for loop. And what I can do is I can do for index in range, and I'm using the length of the random numbers. So that's just the same as in range 20. And if I go ahead and print randos index, then what I'll actually get is I'll get the list of all the 20 numbers. Okay, and that is traversing an array. I feel the opportunity to just use it, may as well. If I go ahead in here and I just put a total equals 0, and we've got, running total within a loop. And if I go ahead in here and I say that the total is equal to the value of total plus the current random number, okay? And if I go ahead and display that, so I print the total of the, and I don't know what it is lengthwise, so I just go len again of the length. You do know what it is because it's of fixed length, so you know it's 20. Yeah, but let's make it so we can tweak this up in the code later on. The total of the 20 die rolls was total. Let's see if that works. So it's going to roll the dice, add them up into a total, and at the end of it, it's going to then display. Did I hit run? There we go. It's slow. Slow. Save it. Run it. There we go. The total of the 20 die rolls was 59. There you go. So there's all the rolls getting displayed, and then we've got the total. Okay, and again, we could take out that line 10 for printing. But there you go. So there's the basic. There's how we can use an array with the length function. Okay, so we're doing len and then the array. So it gives us the length of the array, which we know is 20. Couldn't you just put 20? Yeah, because, when we're working with arrays, they're of fixed length type. So we know that it's going to be 20. But this is just handy because now what we could do is if I want to roll 100 dice, I just change that value in line 6. And because I've changed the value in line 6, it then rolls the 100 dice and you can see the total has increased. And that all works because I'm using this len function. Right, so hopefully it's a bit different and you learned something today. Thanks, folks.